This is Real Life Teens. Welcome to Real Life Teens. In today's episode, we're going to talk about teens and drinking.
We'll take a look at how common alcohol use is amongst teens.
We'll show you ways alcohol can affect a teenager's life.
You'll see the consequences of drinking and the dangers associated with it.
You'll learn how to get help if you need it.
Let's take a look at teens and alcohol.
Tons of underage people drink.
A lot. I know a lot.
Like at parties, alcohol just loosens people up. Like the party could be completely dead, and then finally when people start drinking, get a little buzz on, the party livens a little bit.
It seems that alcohol is everywhere.
It's stupid, and that's a risk that I would not like to take.
Others are careless and reckless with alcohol.
There's so many people who are irresponsible with it.
The dangers of alcohol are real. Drinking and driving kills countless teens every year. Alcohol contributes to illness and trouble when introduced into a teen's life. Once a teen gets it, they often abuse alcohol.
Dude, this is gonna be like the dopest party. I'm gonna drink so much.
I'm gonna get wasted.
And then they wake up in the morning not knowing what they did last night.
Their friends are like dragging them out. They're like, ugh.
The most immediate risk of drinking comes when a teen overdrinks.
I choose not to drink because a lot of the times I would like to be the designated driver to make sure my friends can get home safely and they don't have to take the risk of driving with someone who is drunk at the party.
The reasons given by teens for drinking vary greatly. 1. Insecurity. Drinking can lower inhibitions and make a teenager seem more self-confident.
They say that that's why, like, oh man, when I'm wasted, I can just like be a goofball, and it's like excuses it and stuff like that.
Many teens drink at parties because it makes them feel accepted. Rebellion. A lot of times, if something is illegal, it seems more fun. Alcoholism. Tragically, a teen can be an alcoholic as easily as an adult. Those especially at risk are the children of alcoholics.
It's really hard to kick the habit because of the addiction that keeps you doing it more and more.
Often, however, you have to take the first step and ask for help. Alcoholism is a serious disease, and a lot of people have it. But the good news is that there are a lot of resources out there to help. Alcoholism is a factor in many teenagers' lives, and your best defense is finding sources of support and advice.
If someone was being pressure teased, I would tell them to be strong and make their own decision. If they wanted to find a new group of friends because they didn't feel the friends they had were supportive enough of their decision, then I would support that and say, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Whether you are facing peer pressure or are abusing alcohol to cope with stress, you need to find help. The last major reason why teens drink is because their parents do. The teens who have to be especially careful are the children of alcoholics. Many teens who become alcoholics also have alcoholic parents. That's why it's a good idea to join a support group or get counseling if you are the child of an alcoholic. Alcohol and teenagers aren't supposed to mix, but in real life they often do. In this program, we've talked about drinking and teenagers. We've talked about how alcohol affects a teen's body. We've gone over the health risks of drinking.
Some things you just don't need to experience because of the fact that you've taken a look at other examples and there's no good results to drinking.
We've listed reasons why a teen may choose to drink. We've covered alcoholism and why it's important to get help if you suspect an alcohol problem. And we've suggested resources you can turn to for help. Facing the reality of alcohol in your life makes common sense.